everybody. Welcome back. Hey, we have Monica Jackson with us in studio. Happy belated Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And I heard you guys did some wonderful things for your moms this weekend.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, y'all are good kiddos. They're going to love you forever. Who's the favorite? Who's the favorite in the family?
Oh, my little brother. He's the angel. He can do no wrong.
John, I think you're the fave. Are you the fave?
Oh, absolutely.
You are. Even
Yeah.
if you weren't, you'd say yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I have a certificate of it in my house.
Yeah.
Favorite son.
Monica, you know his mom's at home watching.
I know.
She has
yeah.
her own thoughts.
Yeah, she might dispute that.
No, y'all gonna be in trouble. No, I'm kidding.
I know.
Hey, 642. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. According to a recent report from Bloomberg, now it disturbed me, folks. So just pay attention here, just a little bit. 1.4 million mothers who left the workforce due to the pandemic are struggling to get back in. But it makes no sense, especially since the job market is wide open, right? Here in Las Vegas, it seems like every other day, even here on 8 News Now, we're hearing about a job fair. We're hearing about jobs opening. The casinos are hiring and can't find people. So let's dig in a little deeper. Joining me now to talk more about this is UNLV economics professor C. Jeffrey Wattups. He wants me to call him Professor Wattups. Good morning to you. Or Jeff. I'm not doing Jeff. You earned that, Professor. So thank you so much for being here. Professor, let me start out by letting everybody know what you do specifically. You teach labor and economics, so you dig in deep to these numbers and these problems. What is going on, and why women in particular, and going even deeper, mothers?
Well, okay, I teach this labor economics class, and we deal with these issues all the time. So the first thing I think about when I think about what's going on in the labor market and why people might not be going back to work is wages. And it just seems to me like the same wage that attracted enough labor pre-pandemic is not doing the trick post-pandemic. So if employers want to get enough workers, they may just have to raise the wage. And there are a couple of reasons why that might be the case. First, working conditions aren't the same. So you can kind of think about wages and working conditions being part of the same compensation package. If working conditions have deteriorated, then the wage has to go up to get enough workers. And you can think about what kind of working conditions have changed. I mean, people might not think that it's safe at work because of COVID. People might think that they don't want to go fight the customers to wear their masks, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so so that's kind of what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. And in particular, in the article, it said that minority moms are falling behind even more so in job gains. Now, as more and more companies seek to diversify their workforce, why would any minority group be at a disadvantage, especially since we have all felt the pain of the pandemic? Why would anybody be falling behind?
Well, that's one of the sad commentaries about our labor market is minority workers and female workers have had a lot more trouble than, say, white male workers. Mm-hmm. And the unemployment rates generally, especially for African American male workers, are basically twice as high as that of others. So of white workers. So yeah, I mean, and you know, with what we've been seeing recently with Black Lives Matter and so on, we kind of know that there's this racist element in society. I mean, it's just there.
Yeah. And
it manifests itself in the labor market as higher unemployment rates. But you're right about one thing. I mean, if the economy's booming, if we run the economy like white hot, then that is good for everybody.
Right, right. And we can do that. I think it's happening here in Las Vegas right now. Let me get to this final question for you. We know that employers, you know, they screen for work gaps, but is it fair in the age of COVID for that aspect to even play a part in the hiring process for moms or anybody else for that matter? But we're focusing on moms, and that's what the article was talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, it's not fair. And it's not even reasonable, because the thing that happened with COVID is all those things in society that allowed mothers to go to work suddenly went away. And that was through no fault of mothers or anyone else. So it's not right that mothers would have to pay for that. Although there's this whole strand of literature out there that talks about the motherhood wage penalty. So on Mother's Day, that's one of the things we have to recognize, is that mothers sacrifice their prosperity in the labor market for their kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing like a mother, nothing like a mother's love. So happy Mother's Day to all of you out there struggling to get back in. Hey, I feel your pain, and a lot of folks are working trying to help you get back into the mainstream. Professor Waddups, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Have a good one. And so, folks, hey, tune in to Mondays with Monica on... oh, we have a job board here. Hey, if you're looking for work, I forgot about this. We put together a list of companies that are hiring right now. Just head on over to 8newsnow.com and click on the job board tab. And don't forget to catch my MOJ Show Facebook Live tonight at 7. Of course, it is news you can use and the Las Vegas culture. We're going to replay our interview as well. So, moms, I hope that helped you out just a little bit to understand a little bit. But, Sherry, I don't know about you, but I remember when I had my son, instead of taking my full 12 weeks of maternity leave, I was asked by somebody to take only 8.
Oh.
And I obliged.
Did you really? You
and looking back,
compensated?
looking back, I feel like that time with my newborn baby was stolen.
Sure.
Yeah.
I took my full 12.
Good
and
for
no
you.
regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time is short. It's precious.
Absolutely.
You know, it goes fast.
Yep.
So, well, good luck to all moms out there who are trying to balance the child care and getting back to work.
It's a
and
rough
working.
gig.
So
Yeah, it's rough.
tough. It's